Alright, hello and welcome. It is Grubdug Plays Games with another episode of Minecraft Feed the Beast. And since last episode, we've had some issues. They're pretty much taken care of now. So one of the things that we figured out is that 16 steam dynamos take way more wood than this thing can produce. So I've turned off pretty much all of those, and then I disconnected this so that it doesn't even try and send wood up there. And then I think I actually turned some of these into burning charcoal. Yeah. And I did have to use this. I have now upgraded this with behind here. There is a liquid transfer node and some water to give this water all the time, so that I can just feed it saplings, which I've had to do. And I went and got some charcoal from my barrel over there and fed it into a couple of the engines because this guy was totally drained. And then this was also drained, so I couldn't access this. Once I got power back, I made something that we'll go see in a second. Additionally, I figured out the Ender Quarry. The problem is the Tesseract can't output into a fuzzy import bus because it doesn't have an inventory, I think. I think that's the reason why. But it exports into a chest, and then into the import bus pulls it out of the chest. And we know that it worked because if we look in here, holy cow, we have a lot of nether everything. So that is very good, and I noticed that there's nothing coming into the chest, so I kind of wonder if the nether quarry has already finished, which would be scary because that was very quick. Now, what else I built to fix some of my problems are 5 compression dynamos. So compression dynamos, and let me check this. Okay, it seems like I turned on 3 more of these, so there's now 4 running, and it seems to be approximately balanced out. 786. So they take a liquid and a coolant, and then they make power. In this case, my coolant is going to be water. The better cooling you get, the longer I think each bucket of biofuel will last. But that runs in that redstone over there and all the way up to the bottom of that redstone energy cell, which is charging the same one that's powering my AE system. Right over there. So it runs into the bottom of that. So that's good. Now, one of the things that I definitely want to do is make not a speezer, but a squeezer. And I went ahead and already made a sturdy casing. That's the Tinker. Where are they? One of these is going to be. There we go. Tinker. It went away. The Tinker's alloy, which is essentially bronze. So we'll make ourselves a squeezer. I'm also going to need some fluid ducts. Probably some item ducts. Maybe some redstone. Ooh. Looks like we're out of redstone energy conduit. Well, let me go. Actually. This goes in there, and then I believe that's going to go to there. Let me go upstairs and make sure there aren't any hanging out. Come on, give me my things. There we go. Oh, there aren't. I am like pretty much out of redstone conduit. So yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. Are you? Where are you? You're right there. But everything is getting sucked into the system again. No redstone. Alright, so there's 4 of those. And then we're good on here. Let's see. So I can do melon seeds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make seed oil. And I can do that with melon seeds or pumpkin seeds. They essentially do the same thing. So this is where my power generation is happening. And this is a big open room that doesn't have what I'm looking for, so that's not helpful. What is this? Potatoes? Really? Huh. I think I'm going to need to get some more lily pads of fertility. Okay, so this already has a big tank over here and a bunch of power. So it wouldn't be bad to have this be sort of a liquids room, maybe? That's what I'm thinking. So let me go ahead and say, in this wall, we're going to do... So what, seed oil. We might do like a 7x5? Or a 5x5? Excuse me. Yeah, I think a 5x5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve out a space over here. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Alright, so... one too many. Oh well. Okay, and then, yeah, so let me get the rest of this carved out, and then I will be back. Alright, and so we're back, and we've got this thing set up and working. So we've got a 5x5 steel tank with a drain up there. We've got our squeezer positioned right here. Redstone power coming in through the top. Items being piped in through the bottom. It's just melon seeds. And then, the way this thing works, you need all of that, and then it works, and it produces seed oil, which is fluid ducted out the back, up and over and into that valve right there, where we're producing it. It does not produce very much per seed. Over here, what we did was, since we have 2 barrels of seeds, right, we're just taking out of this barrel. And it looks like we're taking pretty quick. It doesn't look like maybe this can keep up. So we'll have to see what that does to our production over here. But we're taking one is going down and over to the squeezer, and the other one is obviously going up and for the biofuel. Now, speaking of the biofuel, how are we doing over here? So, pretty close. I think we're actually slightly gaining on that. So, it would be good if we could reach an equilibrium on the base at this point. We are going to need a little bit of extra power because I'm going to need a pulverizer here. And then an additional probably bank of 2 or 3 pulverizers that feed into furnaces. And this pulverizer and this furnace, this furnace and the pulverizer I will put there will just be for incidental pulverizing and furnacing for recipes when we're auto crafting. That will be the purpose of those. Will just be to strictly do that, strictly to create the materials needed for auto crafting. I think one of the things. There we go. One of the things that I definitely probably need to put down there on those farms is a lily pad of fertility for each of them. Pretty much all of them have water in the middle, or should. So if I can put a lily pad of fertility down there, that will really help. Now, I don't currently have enough gunpowder, and my saltpeter, I do have quite a bit of saltpeter. How about, let's see here. How do you make... There we go. Charcoal dust is not going to be a problem. Sulfur might be. So I can make 80 gunpowder as it is, or actually 160 gunpowder as it is right now. Oh, so I actually could do that. Okay. Yeah, we might be making some lily pads of fertility. So we would need 8, so I could make 10 of them. That would actually do us pretty well. Okay, I guess that's our next project. Back in a second. Alright, so there we go. I have my 2 saltpeter. a charcoal dust. I only need 1 sulfur. Drop it. Drop. There we go. Alright. So let's see what we can get here. 64, 64, and 32. Good enough. Now, man, come on. Clear. There we go. Okay, so we want a vial. Give me that. Let's see. Actually, what we want to do is we're making a lily pad of fertility. Yay! So what we actually are going to need is a gunpowder. So we're going to need 8, and if we want... Okay. So... we're going to need 8 of these. So let's see. If we wanted to do... let's see how many places we want to put a lily pad. So let's see. That's going to be 1. Yep, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 5, 6, because we've used all of that. And 7. So we probably want 7 or 8. Let's do 8, because that is a super easy number, because it's just a stack. Come on. Up. There we go. No, no. Really? Every time. Alright, so that's the wrong thing. We don't want that. We don't want that. We want vials. An empty glass vial. Really, a piece of string. That could be a problem. 16. 32. 64. Put you back. Alright. There and there. Why are you not... what is going on? Did I get the wrong... no. That's what I wanted, right? An empty vial. I mean, I don't... what? Why are you not working on... alright, let's look at this again. Lily pad of... right, a condensed splash serum, which is a vial of ordinary water. An empty vial. Right, a Xeno's Relic Quarry empty vial. I have Gascraft empty vials. Well, that's not what we want. Crapola. I thought that recipe looked a little odd. Well, if and when I get into Gascraft, I guess we're ready to go. Glass vial. Let's try this again. Why isn't it finding anything? Empty vial. Alright. 56. What the heck? Oh, because it's in 5s. So there. And there, and then we put that back. So there's our 64 empty vials. Oh, we can probably just fill them up right here. Yep, fill, 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 and fill. Alright. There we go. Stick these back in there. And then we want splash. I believe condensed splash serum is what we want. Yes. So there. 16, 16, 16, and 16. Perfect. Now we want a looks like I'm going to need some more lily pads. How do we make this white dye? Alright, let me get some white dye and more lily pads and I'll be back. Alright, so we've got some supplies. There we go. Put those back in there. Lily pad of fertility. 8. Yeah, that's what I said, yeah. Took me a second to remember that that was in fact the number that I actually said that I wanted. Alright, so let's be smart. We want buckets. Apparently we want 2 buckets. Man, server is laggy. Holy cow. We do not need buckets for the melons because the melons are not going anywhere. We do need it for these guys. Let's see. Maybe there. Looks good. That. And there we go. So just lots and lots of acceleration for those guys. Let's go back up here while we're close just to refill the bucket. Alright, and down we go, and down we go. Now, over here, we've already got water, so just lily pad. Whoa, what is going on, man? Let's see, this one is going to need water, and then lily pad. Did it just get rid of my lily pad over here? It didn't. Oh no, I did use 2. Okay. And then over here, let's see, so I think there is where it should be. What am I doing here? There we go. Okay. And lily pad. Oh, hey, and refill, refill. That's kind of handy. Alright, and there we go. And lily pad. Alright. And one lily pad doesn't do a ton because they stack, the effects stack. So for now, this is what we're going to do. It's entirely oh, I have 3 extras. It's entirely possible that we're going to run with some more. Like, we might go ahead and just say, let's see. What if we did that and that and that? And we said that and that should be filled in so that we can do this. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Give me that, give me that. Fill in that, and just put a lily pad there. We can do this and that. Put a lily pad there. And I'm going to say this and this. Put a lily pad there. So the pumpkins should grow pretty quick. Which is good because we're using them for multiple things. Now, let's check on our biofuel. Looks like we're certainly using more biofuel or we're producing more biofuel than we're using, so let me turn off one of those. Actually, let me turn off 2 of those. And we'll see if 5 engines equals that. So I have some extra ideas. Let me go upstairs real quick and write them down. Alright, up, 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 and up. Get my enchantments. There we go. Alright. We did the quarry. We've got the biofuel engine. So one thing I want to do is a bloodwood tree farm and a glacial precipitator. I don't remember what it is. Glacial precipitator. And then we're going to use that to make, I believe, if you put water in it, it'll start making snowballs. And the reason we're going to do that is because I'd rather cool those engines with gelid cryothium. But gelid cryothium is hard to make. You have to get cryothium dust. How do you get cryothium dust? You need blizz powder, saltpeter, a snowball, and a redstone. How do you make blizz powder? Well, let's check some more. I could also get gelid bees. Not going to happen anytime soon. Blizz powder comes from blizz rods. You can pulverize blizz rods, or you can coat a snowball in destabilized redstone. Now, or of course, bees. Where do blizz rods come from? They come from a special new mob added that is a frozen version of a blaze. So it's the same thing, it's just cold and they throw snowballs at you that hurt. But I couldn't find any because I was going out with a golden lasso looking around all the cold biomes near here because I was going to capture one and then capture it in an MFR reusable thing so I could put it in a mob spawner so that I could just get blaze rods or blizz rods and go to town. Well, clearly that's not going to work. So, come on. Oh my gosh. This is killing me. It's not literally killing me. It's just annoying. Anyway, so the reason that I want the blood tree farm and the glacial precipitator is because blood tree leaves, when you break them, they have a chance to drop redstone. So that is a reusable source of redstone, provided that you can get enough of it. And then you couple that with the glacial precipitator that can make snow for you, and you get snowballs and redstone as a reusable, renewable resource so that you can... Oh, there we go. Looks like my guy was working. Good stuff. Anyway, you get those as renewable resource so that you can melt the redstone and pour it over that and get the... Oh, my fences. What? What? Okay, hold on. Let's not worry about why as much as let's just worry about chopping it down. It does not look like it was done, but my fence started to burn, and that would have stopped it from progressing. And that is pretty annoying. I wonder what caused the fence to burn. I really would like to know why the fence is on fire. Like, does wood just burn in the nether? Can I put water near it to make it... Oh, I can't put water in the nether. Can I put milk near it to make it stop burning? Man. Although it is weird to see flowers in the nether. What is this over here? Oh boy. Those are infernal Hellfish. I wonder if a nitro creeper exploded. Maybe a blaze was involved. Well, regardless, I did get a number of resources. I think next time I might go ahead and just maybe put cobblestone as well. And just make sure there's no more fence pieces laying around. Could also be... Oh, you know what? I think those hellfish things explode. I wonder if that happens. That could be if they exploded. Anyway, alright, let me get some more things to set this up, and then I will be back. Alright, so basically that's what I did. A 3-wide thing of cobblestone all the way around, in a square with fence in the middle. Plop the ender quarry down. It has found itself, but it's still not running. This is set to 10. And it seems to be going. I don't understand why this isn't working. Sending items, receiving energy. I just went back to my base and checked that the other one was actually the same, like, you know, the same settings. And it was set up, and it seemed to be. So I'm not 100% certain why that's not providing energy. So let's go check. I really wish that out of all of the treasure chests I had found, I would have gotten a portal gun by now. But oh well. It seems like those used to be very, very common. I wonder if in the configs or something they made it rarer, more rare to find a portal gun. I would not be surprised. That seems like something that would be done. Let's recharge on that stuff. Alright, now send energy, receives items, frequency 10. I don't understand what is going on. Do I have to replace this? It immediately is just frequency 10 again. It saved its config. Send energy, receive items. Well, maybe it is actually using energy. Huh. Well, I'm going to go back and check and see if I can figure this out. So, back when I'm done. Alright, so I've even set this to 11 and made a new quarry just to try and figure out why this isn't working. And then I realized I think I know why it's not working. I don't believe it's connected underneath. It's not. Apparently, at some point when I was doing something, I unwrenched this, and that's why it stopped. And I'll bet that's what ended up letting whatever it was that caused the things to catch on fire. It probably caused a lot of problems. So, I guess that's going to take care of that. Come on, give me the thing. Give me speed. There we go. Okay, and also, oh, this still isn't done. Oh, I'm out of... Alright, come on. This, that, and this, and that. Alright, let's grab some lava. fill this back up. Alright, and then let's go ahead and break that. Come over here, dump this, dump that, and then I think we're going to throw all of our ardite in there. Need to make an ardite tool, so we're just going to throw that in there. And we're going with ardite because I want it to be quick, and ardite is pretty much the fastest. I don't really care too much about durability because I will probably just slap a capacitor on it, since I have a capacitor in my inventory, so that I can just charge it on the go. So, not too worried about the using manelium or cobalt or anything like that for an increase in durability. So that's what we're doing. Alright, we're getting close to wrapping this episode up. Getting close to the end here. Just trying to get this stupid thing to work. And nothing. Oh, there we go. Looks like it's going. And it's making these into dirt blocks. That's not quite what I had hoped, but alright. I thought that might happen, and I feel a little foolish for wasting all the time in Cobble to do all that, but at the same time, I did want this and this to be cobble, just to try and protect the fence. I don't know what caused that, but we'll see if we can't make it stop. So 0.07% completed. Alright, good stuff. So, let's see. That's probably going to do it for this episode. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what in particular I'm going to do next episode. Man, there's like so many things I want to do that hinge on other things getting done that sometimes it's hard to figure out where exactly you want to start. But I think it's just about time that we got some sort of mob farm going. Oh, I know what I need to do. Storage for my AE system. I need to automate it a little bit more and kick up the automation. So that's probably what we're going to do, at least at the beginning of next episode. Not sure it's going to take the whole episode. But I need to make it so that it can process those ores that it's bringing in from the nether. And also that it knows where to store them once it does that. So that's probably going to be next episode. So until then, I certainly had fun, so I hope that you did. I am Grubdug Plays Games. Bye.